Oktagon history. Friday and Saturday. A feat that we could only pull off thanks to you. 2 tournaments in 1 weekend. And where else but in Prague's Stvanice Stadium, the iconic summer setting of Oktagon under an open sky. On Friday, we will see the reigning champion of the bantamweight division, the Danish shark, Jonas Mågård. #1 in the middleweight division, Robert Bryczek will go head-to-head with Samuel Pirat Kristofic to reach the title fight against Patrick Kinsel. The beloved and detested showman, Václav Baba Yaga Mikolášek. You will also see Vladimir Vlado Lengal, Robin Fusion, and Radek Rochal. And we won't be taking our foot off the gas on Saturday. On the contrary, superstar Lozan Keita, champion of 2 weight categories, will take on his rival and rightful champion of the featherweight division, Mate Sanakidze. The speedy return of the light heavyweight king, Carlos Terminator Vemola. The mighty comeback of the Slovak legend and former double champ, Ivan Bukinger. Tickets for both days are on sale now. Ticketportal.cz. More information available on OktagonMMA.com.
There we go, guys. Welcome to this live stream where I will be talking to 2 guys that will feature heavily on that card that we've got coming up, that double header we have coming up July 28th and 29th at the Stvanice. I'm going to get crucified for me saying that, but this is going to be the Saturday night card. Look at that. We're going to have the return of Carlos Vemola. Ivan Bukinger is back, and Lozan Keita will take on Mate Sanakidze, which will lead us or be prequeled by this card. What a beautiful card this is. We will have none other than Baba Yaga Mikolášek, Vlado Lengal, as well as the #1 contender fight for the middleweights. That will see Bryczek versus Pirat. And then, of course, as we look at this card, topped by none other than the guys I'll be speaking to today. The guys that will battle it out for that bantamweight title, the champion, Jonas Shark Mågård, and the debutant, Felipe Lima. Now, we're going to talk to both these guys. You will have your chance as well to maybe ask some questions in the comments. Let us know if you want to ask anything in particular to these guys. But this started a long time ago. This has already started heating up. So let's give you a little taste of them first and their first encounter at Oktagon time.
I just hope to hard work because that's what I do. I hope you got your little famous time here with the cameras. I hope so.
I hope so. You hope so. I guess what's gonna be the excuse after? Nobody knows you.
No excuse. See, why all the cameras on me? Nobody knows you.
There we go. There's a little taste of what might be to come now. Let's talk to the challenger to start with. I'm going to invite into the stream now none other than Felipe Lima. Lima, my man, welcome. I'll bring you there. I'll bring you on. Welcome. It's going to be your debut and you're going to be fighting for the belt. How exciting is that?
It's amazing. Do you hear me good?
I hear you good. You look good and you sound good, my friend.
Thank you very much. First of all, thank you for having me. About the opportunity, I'm so happy. I'm glad to be fighting Oktagon. Finally, like for so long time, we're trying to fix the fight. Everybody is saying no for the fight. And finally, we got the fight and for the title. And I'm so glad. I'm so happy for the opportunity. I can't wait to perform for everybody in Prague.
It feels like everything happens for a reason, right? Because you were scheduled to fight before, then that came off. And then this was supposed to be Anton Rakic taking on Mågård for the belt. How did you hear about this? How did it go down with you finding out that you were going to get the opportunity, not just to fight for the belt, but to headline on the most beautiful tournament of the year at the Stvanice?
Exactly. Everything happens for one reason. And I believe that God is great. He has the perfect plan in my life. And when I got the opportunity, oh my God, I was like, thank you. I hope... First of all, when I heard that the guy pulled out of the fight, and then we got the fight as well, and then I was like, I hope they accept the fight. I hope they accept the fight. And then my manager, Maidi, called me. He said, yeah, the fight is done. I said, you're kidding me. He said, yeah. I just explored like with happiness because it's been a while that I don't fight for people get injured and fighting canceled. So now I'm finally fighting. The fight is booked and I can't wait.
The matchup as well is one that you've asked for a while, right? You've been watching the rise of Jonas Mågård to our champion, but you've had your eyes on him for a while. What is it that catches your eyes? And there seems to be a genuine sort of beef between you two, or I don't know what it is. You tell me. Where's this come from between you two?
No, I think he's a little bit cocky because he's very disrespect towards me, saying that nobody know me and blah 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 and everything. I think that's disrespect because a lot of people knows me, know how I fight, know how I when I step in the cage I perform, I give a good fights, and I mean I don't hate the guy. I know what he's trying to do. That's his job to keep the food on his family stable, and of course he gotta avoid tough fights. That's why he's fighting some guys that but now he's fighting someone that is young, that is hungry and is ready to go.
At the Oktagon Time press conference, there was quite a nice moment between you and Gustavo Lopez. You kind of met and you seemed to click really, really well. I know that you were impressed with Gustavo before that fight. Were you impressed with Jonas and his performance to retain his title? What he was able to do with somebody as good as Gustavo Lopez?
Not at all. Not at all. I was not impressed at all. I mean, if you watch the fight, you can see it like I was not impressed at all. But it is what it is. Congratulations to him that he won the fight, and I'm finally find this guy. And yeah, that's all.
It's been a while as well for you, mate. Then there's a lot of people that talk about cage rust and how long being that sort of active. I know you train at All Stars, which there are no easy days, right? There's not a single easy day on those mats. But you've not fought since November 2021. Do you think that will be a factor in the fight, or what are you doing to make sure that isn't a factor?
And not at all. I mean, this don't it won't be a problem at all. I mean, I'm already in shape. Like I'm always training hard. I'm always like I'm being like in 4 or 5 camps I think for a fight, and so for me it's like keep training with my team is very hard, and it's very hard to keep that type of training and finding when you get a fight and finally you got the opportunity to perform to go there and. For me, it's not gonna make any problem at all. I'm gonna be happy because for me the hard part is the fight camp. Because for me, I do a hard fight camp with my team, with my head coaches, and training 3 times, 4 times a day is not easy. So I hate that shit. I love the fight day. When you step in the cage and finally everything is done. Now it's finally to fight, do what I love. So for me, it's like I can't wait for that. Because if I had a bottom like I could press and then fight day, I would do that. But we gotta go through the fight camp now to be ready to make sure that you ready to the fight and it won't be a problem in the 28th of July. You won't feel any pressure. I'm gonna feel free, man. Like if you have watched my fight when I step in the cage, I'm another person. I enjoy each second and I can't wait.
You said you weren't impressed with the Gustavo Lopez performance with Mågård. I mean, what do you think, or what do you see as the skill sets or the areas in which you feel that you can win this fight or dominate the fight against Jonas?
I think I'm a very complete fighter. I'm a very good strike, very have a good ground game as well, and I have a very good footwork, head movement, and everything. I think this is gonna be complicated for him because I don't think he have fought someone like that. Because when things get tough in the strike, he tries to take you down, but the thing is, try to take me down. Like we'll see what happen. And I have a little surprise for him.
Well, listen, we've got him waiting in the wings. Before we do that, he posted this today. And he often gives me shivers down my spine, but this one hit me hard. Let's just watch this back.
The 28th of July, you will not be watching MMA. You will be watching attempted murder. I'm gonna do everything in my power to kill or be killed. This is not a sport for me. This is life or death. So see you guys there if you're up to it.
There he is, Jonas Mågård, and let's bring him in now. Let's bring in the champ, Jonas. Welcome.
Yes.
I'm glad you're in color, man. That's a scary video. But listen, you've just been listening in the wings. There's a couple of things that Felipe has said there regarding the last performance and even having a little surprise for you coming July 28th. What's your thoughts?
I love surprises. He ain't going to surprise me with nothing. He knows that. He knows that. Not even that little thing. So I have a question. Why did you not fight Anton for the contender fight, first of all?
Well, I'm not fighting him. First
Why
of all,
did you not fight him for the contender fight?
First of all, when I was getting to get a fight in the Oktagon, he said no. Felipe Lima said no. Other guys said no. Everybody said no. So that's why I'm fighting
Anton
with you.
didn't say no. Anton
Of course
didn't
he
say
did.
no.
Of course he did. Ask him.
But it doesn't matter. You know why? Because I knew Anton going into this fight that I was not going to fight Anton. I knew I was going to fight you. I knew.
Oh, you knew it.
Of course I knew. I knew
Good.
everything that goes on and behind the scenes, Felipe. Don't you worry. I know everything. I played on to that little game. I knew Anton was injured going into this fight. I knew he was not going to fight afterwards. I've been preparing for you since after the Gustavo fight when you disappeared. You removed your post about signing with Oktagon, all these things after I knocked out Gustavo. So the difference between that's true. That's true.
That's bullshit.
True. Because
that's bullshit.
You didn't delete the post of signing with Oktagon.
That's bullshit.
You didn't delete it.
No.
You didn't delete it. No, it's funny because it's not there anymore because you're not invested in Oktagon, bro. And that's the difference between me and you. I'm invested in Oktagon. I'm invested in the fans. I'm invested in fighting there. You're not invested. And that's okay. You're young and you have all the things, but that's the difference.
Keep it talking. When you are
my home, because this is my home. Oktagon is my home. And that's why nobody knows you there. That's
when you are in the social media, I'm training. When in the social media, I'm fucking training hard.
I'm training too, bro. Don't you worry about that. I'm the one who's getting told to stay home.
Yeah. Jonas.
Like, I never had problems making weights. Why did you do catch weights? Huh?
I was getting my weight. Don't worry about me, brother. Don't worry about me.
To see that you lost some weight. You got a bit skinny. I like that.
No.
Because I want you to fight. I don't want you to miss weight again.
Don't worry about me. No, I never miss weight.
You have not fought in a long time. Almost 2 years. Right?
Why?
You never
the reason.
I don't know. You turned down a UFC fight as well. You turned down a UFC fight. Come on. That's why you're not
Bryan, that's funny because my manager have all the emails, and then he's saying that I said no to fight his friend. Mine didn't ask me. He said yes right away. He said yes.
No, he's too big for him. Blah blah blah.
Is this the Ratchet? Is this the Ratchet fight you're talking about?
No. He's talking about the UFC London.
You know about the fight.
I got. I said no. I was in the UFC for 2 minutes. I was in the UFC for 2 minutes.
You said no.
Of course I said yes. Who missed this opportunity?
You didn't want to fight, bro. You don't want to fight.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now it's between me and you. We're gonna fight 28th of July. Forget about the UFC. Forget about everything.
That's why I chose you.
Jonas, listen.
As a replacement.
Let me ask a question.
You as a replacement.
Let me ask.
Replacement. When they called me and they say Anton was out, I said I already know, because I know Philip has been waiting for this. I know what's going on behind the scenes. Don't you worry.
Listen, I'll put stuff here. I won't put stuff here that I know about your man, what he was trying to avoid the fight and everything.
Listen to me.
But I won't say anything because.
But listen, I know what's going on behind the scenes. I know.
And what's the matter? What's the matter? Listen. What matters? Listen to me now. Okay, now I'm letting you talk. Now you let me talk. Let me talk now.
It's the fan base. That's why I'm invested.
Let me talk. Let me talk now. You talk too much. Let me talk now.
I'm invested in Oktagon.
Let me talk now.
You're not invested in Oktagon. You said no
let
to
me
the
talk.
Anton fight. I've been talking with people in Oktagon. They said you didn't want to fight Anton. You didn't want to fight him.
That's
true
bullshit.
or not true? Why
listen, let's clear it. Let's clear it.
Listen, at the end of the day, I see the truth because I know the truth.
That you didn't want to fight. That you didn't want to fight Anton. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Prove them. Prove them if I didn't want to fight him.
That's why I got told face to face. Why would they lie?
Prove them.
if he
Call
don't want to
them.
fight Anton, I will fight Anton. And they said, yeah. I said, I think it's a better fight anyway because
Bullshit.
people know Anton.
You're a
So
fake
I said,
liar,
let's
rat.
make this
I
fight.
swear.
But after I found out he
You're a
was
rat.
injured, I
You
know he's
lie.
gonna
You
take this
know.
fight,
You lie.
and you're
You
gonna be
know you're
sitting there in
lying.
the background
You
acting
know
like,
you're
oh,
lying.
I just took the fight. But I knew all
You
along
know.
that it was gonna be you next.
You
I
know
knew.
lying.
I
You know
knew
you're
all
lying.
along.
You're not
I knew
lying.
all
Listen,
along.
listen.
I
Let me
knew
ask you a
it.
question. Let me
There's
ask
no
you a question,
surprises.
Jonas. I'll ask you a question. So,
Dance for me, Samba boy. Come on. Let me see you dance. Come on.
are you talking to me? You're
Come
talking to me.
on, dance.
That's what we're gonna see on 28th of July. That's what you're gonna see it. That's what you're gonna see it. 10th of July.
Dance for me, boy. Dance for me.
Look is gonna
You're
come.
gonna
Look
dance
this.
for me.
This will come. I'm gonna put
Come
you
on,
to sleep.
Felipe.
I'm
Dance
gonna
for
knock
me.
the fuck out of you. You're gonna see
Come
it.
on. I can't wait. I
Listen,
want all the smoke. You've been
Jonas.
cloud chasing. You've been cloud chasing. But you're gonna catch some smoke. That's the difference.
We'll see it.
That's what
We'll
you're
see
gonna be
it. We'll
catching.
see it.
Smoke.
We'll see
I'm
it.
in my prime. You never seen me better. And I'm happy I waited because I'm in my prime right now. I'm invested in Oktagon.
You talk too
And I
much, man. You
can't
talk my
wait.
bullshit.
I can't wait.
You talk too much
Last
bullshit.
fight. Last fight. I came off an injury. I've been out for over a year.
Hey, let the guy ask the
I
question.
came off
Shut
an
the fuck
injury.
up and let the guy
I was
talk.
out for over
Shut the
a
fuck.
year. I was
Nobody
out
wanna
for
know.
over a year.
Nobody
And
wanna
still,
know.
I went in
Shut the
and I
fuck
knocked the
up.
shit out of your guy, and you disappeared. You always calling me out when I'm losing fights. You always calling me out when I'm losing fights, but you disappeared. You disappeared. You removed your post on Instagram, everything. I thought, whoa, where did this guy go? Let me
Shut the
fight him
fuck
next.
up.
But no, you were not there. So Anton came in. That's what happened.
Shut
I
the
was
fuck up.
waiting for
Let
you
the
after the
Bryan work.
Gustavo fight. I was waiting for you. But where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go?
I get
You
to take the
disappeared.
night off tonight.
And you
This
know
is
what
the
the funny
thing.
thing is? I was the only one who
Look.
knew you disappeared because nobody else cared.
Shut the fuck up. Let the guy work.
Dance for me, baby. Come on. Dance. Are you going to bring the
Listen,
costume?
Jonas,
Come
let
on.
me ask you a question
That
about the
little
fight.
skirt.
Let me ask
Put
you
that
a
little
question
skirt
about the
on, bro.
fight. Let's
Put
go.
that
Listen,
little skirt on. Put that
listen.
little dress on.
Jonas,
That's what you're going to do. Dance.
let
He's
me
too
ask
much.
you a
All you're
question
gonna
about
do.
the fight.
He's too scared. He's too scared. That's
Jonas.
why.
You've not been
He's too
fighting for
scared.
almost 2 years.
Listen.
You're gonna be fighting in the biggest crowd against the
And
biggest,
I
baddest
don't
guy you ever
care.
fought. Who was the last guy you fought? Who went like more than 2 seconds? Who? Fernandez? Him? 3 years after I beated him with a belly flu, you came in and you said, I want this guy. Bro, this is not a local show. It's not KFC or whatever fuck your show was called. This is a big show. It's a
KFC.
big show.
Okay.
But listen to me. I understand. You know why this guy is sad? I do understand. He was going to get his little time. I almost signed the papers to fight him for the title. The fight was made, everything. But what happened? They was paying dog shit. And Octagon came with a good offer, and they let him fight for pennies instead. So of course he's mad. Of
Brian,
course
this
he's
guy still
sad.
talking? This guy still
Of
talking?
course he's sad. Of
Okay.
course he's
Continue.
mad.
Continue.
What happened? They let you fight for no money.
Continue.
They let you fight for
Continue.
no money. I understand that this guy is mad. And was that not guy not your manager at that time? The FCR guy? And he let you fight for no money. Wow. I would have been pissed too. I would have been so pissed if
I
I was
feel
fighting
sorry.
for no money.
I feel sorry for his wife. I feel sorry for his wife. He
What do you
talked
say?
too much, man. What
I
the
love
fuck?
that comment. I love that comment. I hope it's a good question if I get it in. So let's try and make it a good question. Jonas, before about a year ago when we spoke, you said you didn't think people knew this guy, didn't earn this shot. What's changed? Is it just the case that some Rakic came out? What's made you want to fight this guy now?
He's a replacement fight.
You know why? You know why? Because you don't have choice. It's either he fights or he loses his belt.
Yo, listen to me. We could have waited 6 weeks.
No, you
more,
couldn't wait it. You couldn't wait it.
Anton
You couldn't wait it.
Anton would have been
You
ready
couldn't wait
because
it.
he's
You
the
couldn't wait
right
it.
owner for the fight. So I was asked, do you want to wait? And I said, no, I don't want to wait. I want to stay active. I've been waiting out too long. I don't care who it is. I already knew it was going to be you. I already knew. I knew.
And
listen, Felipe.
And I love
He says he's excited for this fight. He's obviously got a lot to say regarding what he thinks happened to get you this fight.
I know what is this. He's scared. He's nervous.
I'm
That's
not
why he
scared.
talks.
I'm not scared of any man, and especially not a man who wears a dress like you.
Dress, yeah.
What's that between your teeth, bro? Come close. Can I see? You have some fucking black shit between your teeth. Come.
Cause I was licking your pussy.
Can I see? Can I see it? I think it was my asshole you was licking instead because you got some brown shit between your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it, bro?
So listen.
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe the smell of your wife.
Come. No, bro, just
I don't know.
Come close to the camera. Come. You have something there. What is it? You need a flush? You need a flush.
Are we going to get a dental sponsor kicking off here for this?
I actually just got a dental sponsor, so I can hook you up. It's the best dentist in Turkey. It's Eastman Dental Clinic, and I'm going to go there after the fight. And you know what? I would love to invite you
you're
there.
going to go after the fight to fix your teeth because I'm going to break your teeth.
Maybe you're gonna break my teeth. I don't care. I got my face broken too, but I'm still gonna come forward. And I'm still gonna fight you. I'm still gonna be in your face. And let's see if your cardio. Let's see if your cardio holds for that. Or this deep breath is gonna.
We'll see it.
Yeah.
We'll see it.
Because I know your gas tank. I know your
gas tank. I gas tank. Okay.
Yeah. You know what gas tank is? Your cardio. You know cardio. You know cardio. You know cardio.
We'll see it.
Do you know cardio?
We'll see it.
We'll see it. Do you know cardio?
Yeah. Listen, you don't want to let 3 rounds, man.
You've not been fighting for so long. This is going to be 5 rounds.
No, it won't be. It won't be 5 rounds.
You don't think so?
You won't be 5 rounds, bro.
You wish it will not be 5 rounds.
You won't be 5 rounds.
You wish.
You won't be 5 rounds. I'll finish you.
I'll finish you. It's not going to be 5 rounds.
Finish
but
you.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'll
when
finish
I'm coming
you.
Forward, the 5th round.
I'm the
sucking for air. It's good thing that
with 5th rounds. With 5th round, you're gonna be finished in the 2nd or the 1st.
You're gonna finish me in the 2nd. Yeah, because you don't have gas tank, so you're gonna put everything into 2nd round.
No.
And then when you hit the fucking brick, you're gonna be in deep trouble. I'm gonna
we'll see it. We'll see it.
Listen. Before we brought you in, Jonas. Before we brought you in,
Jonas. I don't want it to be embarrassing.
We'll see it.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
We'll see it. We'll see it.
Jonas, before we brought, in fact, Felipe, before we brought Jonas in, we played that video. We played that video of him talking about this isn't going to be an MMA fight. This is going to be.
It's going to be a murder.
Kill or be killed. Felipe,
I'm from the country of
what do you say to that, Felipe? What's your mindset going into this fight?
What country are you from? What did you conquer? Nothing. Nothing. I'm going to put that on you.
Put what?
The conqueror, the warrior, everything.
Listen, you don't know where I'm come from, bro. You don't know where I'm come from. And listen, you come with saying, what he says, his comment that he kill or be killed. He's already dead. He said, kill or be killed.
That is what it is. It's kill or be killed. It's victory or Valhalla. I don't care. I'm ready to die in there to take your life. Oh, you went silence again. I cannot hear you.
Man, you're dead, man. I promise you, you're dead, man.
Hope so, but
I'll beat the shit out of you.
And I'm going to be walking forward. Dead or alive. Dead or alive. I'm going to take it all.
Carry me, brother.
Take it all. I'm going to take it all. You know it. You know I'm going to keep going forward. Coming forward. Every round. Pushing the pace. I'm just getting better every round. Every round I'm getting better. How's your cardio? Why are you looking down? How's your cardio?
It's very good.
It's good. I hope so.
Yeah. Listen, I don't need to talk with you. Talk. This is gonna talk.
Why are you here then? Why are you here?
This is gonna talk.
Why are you here?
Hey, waiting for the guy. Let's go. Let the guy work. We wait for the question.
For what? What did he say? What did he say?
I feel like I'm taking the night off. This is
Let the guy work.
Listen.
I will work, and I will outwork you.
I'm not talking about with you. Talking with him.
So listen.
I'll outwork you. You pointed the wrong direction.
Felipe, I'm going to let you go in a second, and then we'll talk to you a bit more, Jonas.
No, let him stay. Let him stay. Let him get his crowd. Let him get a bit of followers. Come on.
Listen, Felipe, 28th of July. This is heating up. This is going to be your debut. Just tell us. You got Jonas here now. What's the prediction? How are you going to finish this fight? You say you're going to finish it early.
The 2nd round with a surprise.
I'm gonna stop this guy in the 1st or the 2nd. either gonna knock
I
him out,
can't wait. Please,
or
please stop me. Please. Because I cannot be in this body anymore. Please, somebody stop me. Please. I'm going through pain every day. Please, somebody stop me. But you're not. Because I'm going to kill you.
listen, listen. You know what he
I
does?
came
What
from an
you know?
injury. I came
You
from an
know what he's?
injury. And I
The
did my
comments
best
are
Nobody
for
fire
all.
asked.
today,
Now I
guys.
came from a knockout. I came
No,
from a knockout.
nobody asked.
Wow. You come from 2 years out. You
Nobody
come from
asked you.
2 years
Nobody
out.
asked you. Nobody asked. Who is Brian asking you if you came from injury or something like that?
I don't care.
No.
It's about the mentality, the mindset. You know the mindset?
What?
You know
Which
the mindset?
mindset?
You
Which
know the mindset?
mindset?
You
What
know the mindset?
mindset?
You know it?
Listen, you stop
You know
pretending
about
me.
mindsets?
Listen, Brian. You know what he do? He send this picture of video of his son crying in the evening. What, like 12 o'clock
I
in
sent
the
a video
when I
of a
was
guy getting
what?
tortured. A
Yeah,
guy getting
no, no.
tortured. And what else did I send to you?
Bro,
I sent a
you
piece of my shit in the
he's
toilet to you too.
he
And
sent
you never
bro
responded.
he
And then I
sent
sent
a
a
video of his
video of me
son
licking like this
crying.
to you. And you
Who
never.
the fuck do that?
It was not my
Send a
son,
video of his
friend.
son. I was
You
your
are my
son.
son. You are
You
my son.
crying.
And you're
You
gonna be
crying.
crying.
You
I
crying.
sent a
Who
video
see
of
it?
a
I will see
torture.
it. Who see
Torture.
it? Who see it?
Torture.
Wait and see.
Torture.
Wait and
Because that's
see.
what
I
you're gonna be
promise you.
listening to.
Wait and see.
Torture. That's what
I
you're gonna
promise
be
you.
in. That's what all the people around you is gonna be listening to when I'm done with you. Torture sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see it.
Torture sounds.
We'll see
Listen,
it. We'll see it.
Jonas, I'm gonna
You're gonna
We'll see
be
just
it.
breathing for air. You know it.
We'll see it.
Air. But at least it's outside. So
We
you're gonna get some
we'll
fresh
see
air.
it. We'll
You
see
need
it.
that. I
I'm
give
gonna.
that to you.
Okay.
You're
We'll
welcome.
see it.
Thank me. Thank
listen.
me.
You're gonna. I'll thank you because I'm gonna be with the belt on my shoulders.
Thank me. Thank
Huh?
me.
I'm
Thank
gonna
me.
break your other face,
Thank me.
your other
Thank
side
me.
of the
Doesn't
face.
matter. I'll still keep going
Yeah.
forward. Yeah.
How? You're
Thank
gonna
me.
be sleeping? How? You're gonna be
I'm not gonna be
coming in your
sleeping.
dreams?
Nobody have ever put
Yeah.
me to sleep. So be welcome. Be my guest.
Guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna give this gift to
Hey,
you. I'm gonna be the
congratulations.
first
I
one.
cannot wait. Yes!
I'm gonna put you
I've
to
been waiting
sleep.
for this my whole life. And it's gonna be
Finally.
you. Wow.
I'm gonna put you to sleep, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna see
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna see it. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be sleeping, bro.
Enjoy your last time. Enjoy your last time.
Listen, Jonas,
Enjoy it.
I'm gonna
Dreams
drop you
in
out
your
to say goodbye to
You wanted this, but
Felipe.
I promise you, you've been telling everybody you wanted this, but you didn't want this. When we're
Listen.
there and the door closed and it's just you and me and not all these yes people around you.
Vi ses i snart.
Vi ses, jeg dræber dig. Den 28. Jeg dræber
Jag ska knulla
Jeg
dig
dræber
brorsan.
dig.
Jag ska
Jeg
knulla
dræber
dig.
dig.
Jag ska
Jeg
knulla
dræber
dig
dig.
bror.
Jeg dræber dig. Jeg
Jag ska
dræber
knulla
dig.
dig.
As
Jeg
if he's trying to
Jag
make
kommer
this
till
harder
dig.
for me
Jeg
now by
dræber dig.
speaking.
Jeg dræber dig. Jeg dræber dig. Jeg dræber
Take
dig,
take the balls out of your mouth to
Jeg
speak.
dræber dig. What about that shit between your teeth? Are you gonna take that out?
What?
Show me.
How?
Let me see.
How?
Let me
Put
do
your
this.
teeth. Look, hey, put one teeth between because you miss your one tooth. You miss one tooth.
But can I
What the
see that
fuck,
black thing between your teeth?
Bro,
Can I see it?
gotta fix that,
Come
bro.
on.
Fix
You
that.
should not drink all
Fix
these
that.
sodas. Don't
Fix
drink
that,
these
brother.
sodas. It's not good for your
Fix your
teeth, bro.
tooth. Fix your tooth.
It's not good for your teeth.
Anyways,
Don't
Bryan,
drink all these sodas.
Listen,
Stop with
Jonas,
the soda.
I'm gonna drop you
That's
out and
not
bring you
soda.
back in
No,
one
it's not.
second.
It's good. Can I see your teeth? Can we see the teeth before we say goodbye?
Jonas.
Please. Please, just the teeth. Come close. Come close. Don't do this. Let me see the. Come on. Let me see it. Yeah. All the people who's watching want to see that tooth. Show it to them.
Show your
Come
tooth.
on.
It's ugly as fuck.
Come on. I don't
Bro.
say I have beautiful teeth.
What
but I
is
don't
your
have shit
what
between
is your
them.
sponsorship, bro? You gotta fix your tooth.
Of course.
Bro, look you.
I'm
You gotta
I'm
fix
taking
it.
care. But
Go there with the sponsorship.
everybody wants to see that tooth. That shit. Let me see
Yeah.
it. Please. Please let me see
You're
it.
not entertainable at all.
Come on.
Bro.
Come on. Let's see it. Let's see the shit between the teeth.
Right,
Come on.
Jonas, I'm
Come
dropping
on.
you out and bringing you back in. 1 second. Brace yourself, my man. Wait there, fella. Felipe Lima. Wow, there we go. Listen, before we let you go, and thank you for the time this evening, just let us know. That's obviously got you excited for July 28th. Just let us know why people should tune in.
I was not expecting this type of. He's like that, you know. He's trying to be like a McGregor. I understand the guy, man. What are you gonna do? That's what his job to do because the guy's getting old. He gotta make some money for his family, you know. So, but the thing is, let's go. No more talk. The next time I will talk to him is gonna be with my hands, and that's all. He the thing is like he's he's like confidence that I'm gonna get tired, and that's already prevent. We're gonna go to the fifth round, guys. What? You won't go because I'll stop him. I will finish this guy. Maximum second round. I'll finish this guy. I promise you.
Listen, I'm excited for this debut. I'm excited for this fight. Thank you for the
and,
time.
And
Go.
one more thing. He think like, it's gonna be many people in the arena. It's gonna be a lot of people. Blah blah blah. It's gonna be a big show. Guess what? Even better for me. I feel free when I see this. You know, I feel excited. So, bro, I can't wait. I'm gonna smash this guy. I promise you all.
Let's see. Felipe Lima, thank you for the time. We will see
very
you
much.
July 28th at the Stvanice at Oktagon 45. Thank you, my brother. Okay.
Thank you.
Take care, man. Cheers. There we go. Let's bring Jonas back in.
I was just looking for some toothbrush. Fucking had some fucking wrong.
Oh my God, my man. Oh my God. What do you drink? I know you don't drink coffee in England because I saw Darius Maffei make you a cup of coffee and you were extremely upset about it. What did you think of all that? Do you enjoy that?
Of course. I know his mindset. He's a young guy coming, but it's just different. It's just different. I know I am. I know where I've been. And a lot of these guys, that's why I love. They look at my record and they think this is gonna. I'm not my record. You know, I'm in my prime. I've never felt better. I've never trained this hard. My coaches have to take me out of the gym because before overtraining and all these things. So, yeah, I'm so ready. And like I said to you, I've been preparing for Lima since the Gustavo fight. All this Anton thing is just bullshit. Like, I know everything that goes around behind the scenes. I knew Anton was injured going into this fight. I know Lima was waiting. They was keeping him. And then he could jump in and say, oh, I'm ready, even though he's been training. But I know all these things. I know what's going on. And they offered me, hey, do you want to sit out and wait for Anton because he owned his right, like a real man, fought and did the contender fight? And I said, no, I want this kid. This is what I want. I want this for me. I want this for the fans. I want this for Oktagon. I want to stay active. And like I said, I'm invested in Oktagon. This is my home. I'm invested in the fans. These are my fans. It feels like a family. You know how it is to being in Oktagon, just the atmosphere, everything. And that's who I'm fighting for. And I don't see him fighting for the same reasons. He's fighting for something he wants. But I'm fighting. This is my home. So that's the big difference. I've been training so hard. I've never been this good shape before. Yeah, you always say that you've never been in such good shape before, but I haven't. Last fight, I was in the best shape, but this fight, I'm even better shape. Like, it's just crazy.
Let's talk a little bit about, and in fact, let's watch what happened at the last fight, because Oktagon 44, you sat with Josh on his vlog, and you got to witness the contender fight. It was extremely strange. If people haven't seen it, let's take a look now at what.
He's not the tallest guy in the world, but he has a tall upper body and short legs, so that's why it opens up for a lot of things for him.
And he's in incredible shape as well. Leaving himself exposed there. I feel like you said either.
He got his toe tucked.
What's happening?
His toe.
Oh, is his toe got caught in the cage? What happens now?
I don't know.
Surely that's got to be like a.
He's just playing.
Oh yeah, so his foot got stuck and the referee was pulling it. Where does the commission go with this? Because like if it was like a low shot, you get 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So now they're deciding what's going on.
I think you want to go for a no contest.
You're gonna have to get your gloves on, mate.
Wow.
You're gonna have to step in.
Adrenaline dump that was, though.
Well, the fight cannot carry on. It looks like all of the referees are now sort of deciding how this plays out. The doctor's in there.
I've never seen anything like this. What is this, though? I didn't come all the way from fight camp, staying away from my family to watch this. I came to see an exciting fight. They're saying.
That's it. It's called it off. It's called the fight off. The ref's called the fight.
There's that look on your face there. Sorry, there we go. Bring you back in. That look on your face there said it all. That was a crazy set of circumstances, and it left you kind of unsatisfied, right? That's what led to what has happened now. That fight oncoming, getting that sort of thing. What did you think of that? Just give us your thoughts.
Bullshit. But I knew going into this that I was not going to fight either of them. Maybe if the Brazilian won, I was going to fight him. But it's just one of them. You know, it's hard to take it serious. He just came in and he got shocked by all the people and all the pressure, and you could see he wanted the way out. He wanted the no contest or something, and yeah, he didn't want to fight. He was doing actually good, showing good forms in the first round and stuff, but after that he was like, he didn't really want it. But yeah, it's just one of them. It's fighting. You can never predict anything. And that's the beauty of it. But yeah, I knew as soon as Anton got his hand raised, I knew I was going to fight Lima.
And what do you think?
That sounds crazy, right?
It sounds ridiculous, but with you and the way your mind works, it's kind of understandable. You like to picture things before they happen, right? You kind of work that way. But
I don't think I picture things. I just know what kind of people who's involved in this fight and what's going on behind the scenes.
And what do you think of the fight? What do you actually think of the fight stylistically? Like, did you respect any of his skills? Lima. Yeah, 100%.
I love it. I love it. That's why I want a young dog coming up, but that's why I want it now. I'm in my prime. I'm the best version of myself. I'll never get better. I've never been better. I've never felt better. So for me to fight a young guy coming up, this is something personal for me. You know what I mean? This is my journey in a way, and I want to prove myself like I just did with Gustavo. Everybody was doubting me. Everybody thought he was gonna go in and win and easily, and he comes from the UFC and stuff. And we went in and we absolutely smashed it. After being out, it was like 3 months after injury. I was not even allowed to train for the doctors when I start training. You know what I mean? But it's about mindset. I don't need a lot of people around me telling how good and how great I am and how I'm my own coach. I'm my own mental coach. And life has just put me through things that I know no matter what comes at me. That's why I'm excited that he thinks he's going to knock me out. Sick. I've never been knocked out before. I thought Sivak was going to knock me out too. But fucking hell, he didn't knock me out. The best striker you had to offer. And yeah, so this excites me. But for me, it's just deeper than fighting.
How's it deeper than fighting? Go.
Because people look at this as sport. I don't look at this as sport anymore. This is life or death for me, 100%. And I'm ready to go and fight to the death to get a victory. For me, it would be the biggest honor to die in a cage. You know what I mean? That would be the best way to go out for me. That would be the most it would be the most beautiful thing for me. And for me to have that mindset also means that I'm ready to take another man's life and that's the mindset I'm going in with every time. It's not a mindset that I have on the daily basis, but during fight camp, I'm getting into this very, very, very dark place, doing all the training, doing all the fighting, and it's just a serial killer mood I get into. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a murder. Like I'm gonna try to kill him in there. There's a judge and everything, but as soon as that cage closed, it's me and him. And yeah, that's just how it is for me. That's my mindset. That's my drive. I cannot train as hard as I do and destroy my body every day as I do if I just do it for sport or money, or that doesn't mean anything to me. It's bigger than that.
Wow. And how do you get into that mindset? Is part of that having to leave your family behind? Because I know you train at Manchester Top Team. You have to do your camp there, with a row of killers. The mats there are some of the most ridiculous, not just in Europe, but in the world. Is that part of it? Saying goodbye to the family and going to camp to get ready to prepare yourself for that, as you call it, serial killer mentality?
It is. It's a whole collation of everything, and I feel like this is where I need to be when I'm fighting. And in the start of my career, I didn't have these things, but That's why I found myself, and I found myself. It's okay to feel like this. It's okay to not be a sissy, and it's okay to break yourself every day to be the best version of yourself. And definitely me traveling away from my family and stuff like that. You never know what happens in a fight, so you have to be willing to go that extra mile, because else you're just gonna go in and quit. I'm never gonna quit, never, never. So you have to take me out. I'm gonna take you out, or I'm gonna push forward. You know my style. I'm coming forward every single round, and I want him to see his own blood, because he's never seen his own blood before, and that's why I'm gonna put on to him. And I hope he thinks he's just gonna go in and knock me out. Like, amazing, good, but he's not fought for almost 2 years, and he knocked somebody out with some fucking shitty need to the fucking local scene. I don't fucking know what that was. And he fought a guy that I fought 3 years before that, and couldn't finish the guy. Like, the guy was washed at that time when he fought him. And if he built his self-confidence on this, it's gonna be a very, very, very long night for him. So I hope he does that. I hope he think I'm old, I'm washed out. Maybe I am, but we'll see. I'm in my prime. Let's see.
Listen, the other thing as well, we saw this pop up on social media. You went and trained with the one and only Lozan Keita, and they put up some sparring rounds, and it looked phenomenal. I mean, it looked like it's my dream, you know, watching athletes of your level train together, help each other get better. Just describe, what was that like? What was it like going there, and what brought you there? Did he invite you, or did you kind of say I could do with the rounds, or how did it work?
That's again my crazy mind. I want the hardest rounds. I want to feel, because, you know, fighting, yes, there is skill set and there is all these things, but we all know the same things at this level. But I wanted to feel that fire that camp brings, and the fire, that hungerness, that lion fire that Keita brings in his fight. And that's why I wanted to go and train with him, because I want to feel that. I drive from that. I get energized from that. That's why I go to Manchester. I don't go to the same gym every day. You know why? Because it's too comfortable. And I don't like comfortable. I like to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. So that's why I took contact there. We did 10 rounds of MMA sparring. Last week I did 20 rounds of MMA sparring.
Oh, wow.
So, young guys.
Wow. How were the rounds? Because they got phenomenal up. Yeah, were they good?
Yeah, it was good.
Enjoy?
He's a beast. He's an absolutely beast. And yeah, and that's why I wanted to see. I wanted to see that explosion he brings. And yeah, just to test myself, see myself there.
And what do you think of his fight? What do you think of his fight against Mate Sanakidze? Do you think Sanakidze can retain it, or do you think this is more the era of Lozan Keita?
I think Kenneth have been sucking time out to get ready for Keita as long as he could for this fight. He's been taking his time, a little bit like Lima, acting like sitting out and pretending and all these things. Is a bit the same. So it is going to be a tough fight, obviously, but I just think Keita has too much power, too much. He's just a different animal, to be honest. And I've been training with many, many good fighters over the years. I've been around a lot of gyms, Denmark, Sweden. A little funny thing was Lima actually came to Sweden one time to Redline. And yeah, he was breathing heavy after the warm-up. But anyways.
Have you had rounds with Lima before?
No, I think he came down. We did some. I didn't even know who it was. But I was told afterwards that this was the guy. And then I was like, oh, I do remember somebody come there. But he was like out of shape and couldn't breathe and stuff. So, but that's not what I'm building my confidence on at all. I know he's gonna come in the best version of him, and that's my drive, because that's the one I want. I want the best version. Like, I don't hope he has any injuries. I don't hope he's gonna have problems with his. Well, I hope he's gonna be healthy. He's gonna remove that shit between his teeth So his mouthpiece fit perfectly. And I hope it's going to be the best version of him, because that's what I want. That's the same thing with Gustavo. I wanted the best version of him. That's why I was on him all the time, getting in shape. I was coaching him. He should thank me, because I was helping him getting in the best shape of his life. And he said, I'm in the best shape of his life. And I was very close to see an ab on him. It was very, very close. When the lighting was right and stuff, it almost looked like Gustavo had abs. And he could thank me for that. So that's what I want. I want the best versions. I want, if they wanted to sit out and wait it out and see if they can sneak in and like, oh, we got you. You fought, you're not going to fight anybody, but now we got you. If they think, if that's giving them confidence, go on. I know everything that goes around, on and behind the scenes. And I've always done. And that's why I wanted.
We got a question.
Yeah.
Listen, I was saying we got a question, because you say you know what's going on in and around the scenes. So Theoden wants to know who you want next after this. Would it be the Rakic fight? Do you look forward?
Yeah, of course, Anton. Come on, Anton. Yeah, definitely.
What was the deal with him and your? What was the deal? What was the deal with him and your coach? Because I've got the video for that as well. It was ridiculous. What happened?
Yeah, let's put it on. Throw it up.
Let's watch this. Let's go.
His next snack or his next meal. Let's see if he can convert what he's saying and take off his head in the Stvanice. Oh, a bit of a ruckus here. I'm not quite sure what he said or what's going on. Everyone loves a bit of drama.
Go. We are live on Facebook. We are live. What did you say? I said, don't act up to me. We are live. You're a coach.
Go on. I was there. I saw him offer you a flag, and you said no, and then all hell broke loose.
Yeah. I just thought it was a bit, I cannot even say the word here, but a whack.
Whack's a good word. Let's go American.
It's a bit whack. We just did a face-off. They were pretending we were going to fight next. I knew this fight was not going to happen at this point already. But yeah, let's have the fun. Let's build a little bit of thing going on. And then we do the face-off, and he's like, what? This little kid, and then his coach comes and he's like, hey, let's take a picture with the flag. I was like, no, that's not my flag. I'm not gonna stand here. I just did a face-off. I'm not gonna stand and take a picture like a poster boy. Hey, that's just fake. That's not how I am. I cannot do that. I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna try to kill him, and now I'm gonna stand there and take a picture. No. So I said to him, no, it's not my flag. And I think he got a bit emotional. I think he could see at the moment after he did this, and I said no, and he was stood there and he was like, he could see how whack it was in a way, and he got a bit emotional, and that Balkan energy comes up, and yeah, but that's what it is. I talked with him after the fight as well. I was standing there in the VIP minding my own business, eating my food, and he came over with 3 gorillas from UFD and put his hand around me, and me and Ivan have a good talk. But I told him, because he thought it was very disrespectful, I told him I thought it was very disrespectful that he's asking me to take a picture with the flag. There's no respect in that. Where's the respect? You don't tell me what to do. And he saw that, and yeah, it was all good.
Well, it's also all history now, because the next fight is July 28th. That is going down in the Stvanice, the most beautiful arena, the historic history-making.
What's up with that arena? Are they going to put it down afterwards, or?
I think they'll have to. I think once it's done, they're going to just we will be back next year, but this is the first and only time we're doing back-to-back events.
Oh, okay, that's what this is. I thought it was because maybe they're going to take it down.
Listen, if you make it such a historic night, July 28th, maybe they'll even knock it down so they don't even bother with July 29th. What do you think?
Let's see. I planned my whole weekend in Prague, so maybe I planned the whole weekend. I'm gonna stay there after my fight, watch the fight Saturday, and have a good time, have my team out celebrating, and just enjoying Prague. I'm very proud of being represented in Oktagon. So I would like to show all my friends are coming over. I would like to show them the beautiful city of Prague and just check in general. So I'm planning to stay there. Let's see, maybe I'm going to be in hospital with my broken hands because I break my hands on his face or whatever. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to bring some morphine, some painkillers, keep going. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go. We're going to have a great fight. I'm going to kill myself in there to get that victory like I tried to last time. It just went faster than we expected. And that's the beauty of the fight. He has a little surprise. I have a little surprise for him too. I've seen some big holes in his game. He's he's good at what he's doing, but he's just doing the same things over and over and over and over again. And yeah, it's pretty easy to counter that. So let's see.
Oh, give us a prediction then before you go, and we say thank you once again for the time. What round is it going to be a decision? How do you see this finishing?
It's going to be 5 rounds war. I'm not going to go for submissions or anything. When he's laying there tasting his own blood, I'm going to keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's what I'm going to do. I've not been doing all this cardio, all this training just to go in and get an easy, fast win. I want to feel this fight. I want to feel him. I want to feel what he brings. I want to feel his soul. I want to take a part of him with me. He's never going to forget. He's never, ever, ever, ever going to forget. So that's my prediction.
Jonas Mågård, I will never forget this interview either. Thank you so much for the time. You're a legend.
And before we leave, let's put some samba on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our bantamweight champion, Jonas Mågård. See you in Prague, brother. Take care, okay?
Hey, take care.
Hey, cheers. Bye-bye. There we have it. Jonas "Sharp" Mågård. What a legend, going head-to-head with Felipe Lima. He will do that again in the Stvanice on this beautiful card. This will be the 28th, the Friday night card. Just look at that. Jan Malak Shamrock kicking it off. Kurtesh Serdu working all the way up. Stuart Austin versus Andershak. That is a great heavyweight fight. Then we've got Bricek versus Pirat as the co-main event. And the main event of the evening is none other than the two guys we just talked to, Jonas "Sharp" Mågård and Felipe Lima. You can tune in live on Oktagon.tv, or you can get your tickets at Ticket Portal. A few tickets are still available for that. So listen, guys, ladies, gentlemen, wherever you're listening from, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the mayhem, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.